Hi, my name is Christian. I'm VP Sales and Marketing.
Hi, my name is Carl Veillette. I'm product owner at BIM Track.
So Carl, I'm super excited that today you're doing this demo live because it's packed with lots of smart features.
Yeah, we've been working really hard over the past months to deliver those features for streamlined coordination on projects. It's always been part of our DNA to make that process more efficient, and that's exactly what we're doing today.
Great, so we're going to cover three topics. So first of all, Revit model publication and sheet publication to BIM Track. So can you explain how you came up with that?
Well, first of all, there is a need for removing file-based transfers. So we made that process more efficient by connecting BIM Track directly to Revit so that models and sheets can be uploaded on a regular basis automatically. And it's also to provide access for project managers and other people who usually don't have access to BIM softwares. They can just go online, there's no installation required. They log in on our platform and immediately they get access to models and sheets and all issues created or raised on the project basically.
Oh, great. So the next one is hypermodeling. For me it seemed obvious, but can you tell me more?
Yeah, well, the hypermodeling feature is tying 2D and 3D together. So there's a lot of people still working in 2D today, and the way our system is designed is to provide a way for those people working in 2D to create and raise issues and send them to other people working in 3D. So we're kind of bridging the gap between 2D and 3D in a way that those teams can still use the environment they're used to use for design review and coordination. And basically, the information is shared between the users and the softwares. Yeah. So that's making this process very efficient and united in a way.
Oh, great. And scheduled report automation. Why automating that?
Well, when I used to be a BIM coordinator, and on jobs sometimes, it's a fast project, things aren't going fast, and it's always a fast-paced environment, and sometimes you miss deadlines, you forget to send a coordination report, and everybody's blaming you for, not sending the report on time. So with this feature, we're basically ensuring that BIM coordinators are on top of their game, and the reports are always sent automatically to all the team members on the project, and you're never going to miss a deadline with that.
So it's great. Next step is the demo from Carl. Thank you.
Hi there. Today we're having a look at the different features that were added in the premium plan. So I'd like to start with a technical demonstration directly within the Revit environment. So let's have a look at the new features in the BIM Track add-in. So you probably noticed those new features here, publish and automated task. So we're going to start by publishing the Revit model directly to BIM Track. This feature was added to streamline the process of sharing models with external stakeholders who are using the web viewer. So here you can select, for example, a view with a predefined list of components. So you can hide or pre-configure this view so that only certain objects or certain phases of the projects are exported. You can give the model a name. You can sort this model in a specific folder. So if you'd like, you can create a folder called architecture, structure, MEP. So it's really up to you how you'd like to classify and sort the models online. And then you can also append your model to an existing version. So right now I already have like a model uploaded here, so I'm gonna append this model as a second version. So we also added this versioning feature so that you can keep track of models as they evolve, and you can always roll back and display a specific model or specific sheets at a certain moment in time. We also have here the ability to publish sheets. So only sheets with views, model views, will be displayed in the list here. So you can select one or multiple sheets, click on OK, and then you're gonna see Just gonna select here model. So you're gonna see a summary of what's gonna be exported. So model export, a new version will be added to the current model, and 5 sheets will be published. So the way BIM Track works, we're also publishing kind of smart PDF basically. So those sheets are located in 3D. I'm gonna show you that in a couple of minutes. So we're extracting all the information to be able to place those sheets where they should be. So you can either publish or schedule the upload. So if you schedule the upload, you can enter a task name. So the nice thing with that, you can on a regular basis every midnight schedule a model and sheets upload. So when you come back to the office in the morning, documents and models are always up to date. So that's saving a lot of time. Nobody's missing anything, and it's basically a good way to ensure that everybody's using the latest version. So you can usually schedule that on Fridays like that, and enter a task name and click save. So for the demonstration, I'm just gonna publish it right now. So I'm gonna click on publish. Once the models and the sheets are uploaded, you can then view them using our web viewer, and you can also manage the existing automated task. So if I click on automated task here, it's gonna open the web platform and display the existing scheduled actions. So you can see scheduled model upload, or you can see scheduled reports to be sent. So I'm gonna explain how to schedule report in a couple of minutes. So now let's have a look at the results. So I'm gonna go in the viewer here, and I'm gonna open this model. So you can see the date here. The model was just uploaded as a revision 3 to the existing model. So you can see the model online here. There was no need for file-based transfer. So everything was published directly straight from the Revit environment to the BIM Track platform. Now let's have a look at the sheets. So I'm gonna turn off the model and go under the new sheet tab here. Now you can see all the drawings with the numbers for each sheet and the names. Those were automatically extracted from Revit, and then you can open any of them, and then you can create issues directly in 2D. So I'm gonna create an issue here for let's say the size of the hall. So I'm gonna zoom in here, click issue, and you can see the existing issues are going to be displayed as pinpoints like that on the drawing. And I'm going to create a new one to show you exactly how these issues can be transposed between 2D and 3D views. It's going to be all size to be revised like that, and I'm going to set it as the status as open and save it. So now I can display both 3D model and PDF sheets. That's a feature we call Hypermodeling. So I'm gonna turn on the model here to show you how it looks like. So because the PDF was extracted from Revit, and we're also extracting information so that to make those PDFs smart, they're automatically inserted and scaled at the right size and the right location directly into the 3D model. So what you see right now is actually the 2D drawing inserted in the 3D model. So you can see the grid lines, you can see the sections, you can see the dimensions. All of that is usually information that's displayed in 2D, and now it's available in the 3D environment. So it's very useful to provide additional context. So issues can be retrieved in the original software. So if you go in Revit here, you're going to see the issue displayed in the list. So if you click view and model, it's going to bring you to the exact same sheet. So let's have a look. So you can see This is the exact same sheet where the issue was raised in a 3D viewer. Now if I go in a software like Navisworks, this sheet doesn't exist obviously. So again, you can still access the issue. So BIM Track will create a smart view with the exact same view range and cut plane height. So if you click view and model like that, we're looking at exactly the same location. So you can see the hall here, and you can see the hall right here. So if we move slightly like that, you're gonna see that the cut plane is active at the exact same height. So this is a smart way for people who only use 2D documents for design review to communicate with the people working in 3D, such as the BIM managers and the BIM coordinators. So if we go back to the web platform, now that issues are raised and ready to be communicated and shared with the team, you can go under the report tab here. And you can configure and create a report for pending issues. So I'm gonna set a filter here for in progress, open and reopen issues. And I'm gonna save that as a template, and I'm gonna share it with the team. So this is gonna be pending issues. I'm gonna set that as a shared template and add it. So now what I can do is I can print a report immediately, and I can also use the settings here to configure the formatting of the report. I can schedule the report as well, so that reports are sent on a regular basis automatically to the right people. So I can send a report weekly on Fridays and call this report pending issues, and send the report to specific people or specific teams that were previously created in the project. Once the reports are created and scheduled, you can go under the automated task here to delete any of those reports or see additional detail about the author of the report itself and the automated task. So I hope you liked the video, and feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or suggestions.
So thank you, Carl, for that hands-on demo. What can we expect from the BIM Track factory in the future?
Well, we've got all those crazy ideas about coordination and automation, so stay tuned for the upcoming features. And if you have any feedback about the current release, we'd be happy to receive your feedback at the address here.
And if you want to have more information, go on our website, bimtrack.co, and book a demo. You're going to find a link directly at the top of the homepage. Pick a time that suits you, and one of our guys will be there to help you. Thank you for attending this presentation today. We'll be happy to help at any time.